time for Bet On It, brought to you by Warhorse Sportsbook, the best place in Nebraska to place your sports bets. And tonight, you can go out to either casino in Omaha or Lincoln if you're interested in watching that Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight. They will have it on for you, and you can place bets on it at Warhorse Sportsbook. Warhorse Sportsbook, no bets, no glory.
So disappointing.
How much do you want to see Mike Tyson just
really, really badly.
bury that dude?
Really badly.
Same.
Yeah, pretty
I wish I could
aggressive.
watch it.
Well, according to Theo in our StreamYard, it'll be about as many people that are cheering for North to beat us.
So
everybody? Yeah. My man said the whole city will be rooting for Omaha North today. I'm like, all right, Theo. They probably will.
Probably fair.
I guess, maybe. I don't know.
And
More than my West Side gear.
coaches just find stuff to get pissed off about, don't they?
No.
They stay angry.
Because now you're going to use that.
No, I'm not. Listen, did you see my response?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I said I feel like that too, Theo. That's okay, though. It's an amazing program ran by an amazing man.
Okay.
I was going to say, you like Omaha North too much to get too mad about it.
No.
Wanted to get
And it ain't personal.
No.
Wanted to get to some of our college games this week.
Hey, by the way, did you cash my Philadelphia Eagles?
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, it's your own fault.
I understand that. You were almost really right. The garbage time touchdown by Washington got you a little bit.
Yeah.
But
how about how Ertz
garbage time? That catch was amazing.
It's still
fantasy.
It's still
I played him last night.
It's still garbage.
Won me some money.
Did you see his? He was like,
I mean, listen,
he was almost pissed. He scored. He's like, now you get me the ball.
I did well on Saquon's extra little tutty at the end too. So I'm not mad about it. But
so did I.
Maybe you need to run my underdogs.
I'm the only one of the two of us that have had any success there.
Hey,
I'm telling you,
the other day I
play
did
daily fantasy. It's way more.
That's what underdog is.
It is daily fantasy. And I like it because it's competitive. Like it's like, man, now I got to get inside the numbers.
Well, I want to get inside some numbers here with some of our college matchups this week. Haven't got to talk a ton about the college slate today.
It's because it's muddy.
It is a little bit of a dog baby slate, but
a what?
A dog baby. Not a puppy, because puppies are adorable, but it's more like a baby that looks like a dog. Have you ever heard that?
Not a butt, a bunda, or a booty.
It's a booty. It's a bum.
What is it?
It's a bum.
What did the girls get to say?
I think they say booty.
Booty's undefeated.
You feel so validated.
I do.
I think booty is crass.
They created actually their own song where they like dance and like hit each other's backsides. My daughters.
So booty. Well, you got a potty mouth. So probably anything's acceptable in your household.
It's like booty butt. The song is like booty butt, boom, and then they like hit.
Oh, geez.
So Texas is a 12-point favorite at Arkansas, one of the most bipolar teams in the country.
I like that Arkansas coach.
Feeling
can't win.
Any kind of way about Arkansas this week?
No.
You think Texas is just on it now?
I'm assuming that's in Arkansas.
It is. That's at Arkansas. I'm just wondering because sometimes
what's funny?
Arkansas is weird. Arkansas is super weird.
Texas is capable of winning by 30.
Yeah, 100%.
So
100%.
It's like
that's why it's a weird number, and I'm looking at it and I go, okay.
I've said this all along. I think Texas is pretty good.
No, but that's one of those numbers that you look at and you go, hey, that number seems low. Does that mean something on Arkansas?
Well, when Arkansas doesn't turn the ball over, they can play with anybody in the conference.
They're really good. So I look at that and I go, okay, if I'm an odds maker, I probably look at Texas by almost 3 touchdowns. That number's at 12.
It seems light. I would gun to head or choice on which tush term to use. I would
feet to the fire.
I'd probably go Arkansas
with the minus 12.
Yeah,
or plus 12 on that one. Yeah. You feel you still riding my Billy Napier train at all?
That's incredible.
Minus 3.5. LSU coming to town. I don't really know what to do with LSU though either.
Take the Tigers is what you do.
Take the free money.
Yes.
All right.
I'll go ahead and disagree over there.
I said Jerome. No, I'm agreeing.
I'm just asking. It seems like a weird line.
Oh, you're not a victim. Relax.
Seems like a weird line. Being so mean to me.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
South Carolina almost 2 touchdown favorites against Missouri. That one seems a little heavy.
No, that's going to happen.
You think so? You got South Carolina minus the 13.5?
Yeah.
You're not worried about it being just below a key number there?
I'm going to say no.
I feel like that's a lot of points.
Once you get into double digits, I'm not.
You feel
I'm
better?
Not as
Okay.
I'm not as.
You're very particular about the 2.5 and 6.5.
I told you we needed to either get a hold of Stumanji or my guy RDK.
Mm-hmm.
He was at the event last night, Ryan.
Well, tell him to hit us up.
I was like, did I speak this into existence?
Tell him to hit us up.
No, it's a lot of work though. But he said he'd be inclined to agree. 6.5, 2.5 versus 7.5, 3.5.
Yeah. So you got South Carolina minus 13.5. You're taking all the points.
Yep, all of them.
Because you haven't been high on Missouri all year.
Nope, out on Missouri.
A little fraudulent.
Yeah, out on Missouri all year.
Here's an interesting one, I think. I feel like Arizona State's flown beneath the radar quite a bit this year. They're low-key 7-2. Nobody's paying attention.
Go ahead.
I would say they're going against 7-2 Kansas State. Kansas State's a 7.5 point favorite.
I looked at that. It makes no sense.
None at all.
None.
Take the Wildcats.
Yeah, no sense. That number is
makes no
way
sense.
too
Too big.
Yeah,
too big. Yeah, there's no way.
They're not believing in my fighting Kenny Dillingham's there at all.
Take K-State.
Not in Manhattan at night.
All right, Manhattan at night. You like the Wildcats minus 7.5. The best matchup of the day, probably 10. I mean, not probably. On paper, it certainly is.
Now remember, ATN isn't playing.
It's true.
7, 8, 9.
It's
not playing.
Still a pretty big number. Number 7, Tennessee at number 12, Georgia minus 9.5.
Yeah,
for the dogs with no ETN.
Yeah, lay it.
You want Tennessee there?
Lay it.
That's a lot of points.
But you know how I feel about Tennessee. I said all year. I don't think they're very good.
Yeah, I'm really confused about that.
They're going to have a hard time scoring, and Georgia is pissy. Kirby Smart has been a nightmare in the press this week. Georgia will play. Their problem is they play. They're very up and down. EKG.
Georgia. Yeah.
This is their week to be up. Watch what I tell you.
This is, I think, the one thing you've seen with the attrition of all the guys that have gone to the NFL is the consistency, right? Yeah. The last couple of years, even the last 3 years, really, right? They've been able to show up every single day. When you start to lose some of that DNA is when that starts to become a problem. Last one here before we get to some Big Ten games. You all right?
I am. Abdul just sent me a text.
Kansas plus 2.5. Kansas plus 2.5 against my BYU Cougars at Provo. That's a number I don't trust at all.
That's your boys.
It is. I don't trust that number. You got me all spooked with 2.5.
2.5 is.
It's Kansas at BYU at night. You're talking about 9:15.
Hey, you ready?
9:15 in Provo. I'll say you're taking Kansas.
Jayhawk. Lock it up.
You know what I'm not going to do?
Lock it up.
You know what I'm not going to do? Bet against Kalani Sitake at night.
Listen,
I
don't
know about
lock
that.
it up.
That is one of the hardest places to play.
It's the worst line on the board. It is
the worst line on the board.
Wait,
lock it up.
UCLA at Washington 4.5.
I know
is a bad line too.
Okay, somebody help me. Did that open at like 8?
I don't know, but that's a bad.
I don't know
line.
where it opened. I didn't see the open.
So I wouldn't call you crazy thinking that, Jerome, because it is bad.
No, but those teams are
Kansas that's the worst line of the week.
Those teams are 4-5 and 5-5. Like they're in the neighborhood. You're talking about the number 6 team in the country versus 3-6 Kansas at home at night.
Yeah.
That is the stinkiest line. That might be one of the stinkiest lines we've had all year.
Yeah, man, rock chalk, baby.
Still taking Kalani Sitake.
You do you.
Listen, you know me. I am stubborn. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Let's go to that Washington. That one's tonight. UCLA at Washington minus 4.5 for the Dogs. UCLA's playing well though.
Somebody let me know in the stream. What did that open?
Hey, yeah, Ryan, if you're listening, I know you're a DJ and you probably know what that number is.
Kobe's rolling with Westside.
All right.
I got one.
Our guy,
all right, then, Kobe.
RP, I'm sure you know what that line opened at because you have a problem. So
him or Aaron, those two are.
Hey, some of our DJs hit us up. Let us know what that line opened.
Okay, so it's
at.
4.5 right now.
4.5 now. UCLA at Washington. I feel like I want.
He's like, you need a vomit bag?
No,
I feel like I want UCLA there.
I know that's what I mean. How is that possible?
I think I want that money. I want that plus. Give me those points.
I don't know. I'd probably take Washington.
Contrarian to the grave.
No, I'm just thinking. I hate the public.
I know. In more ways than one.
Nah, I'm just playing.
Nebraska, USC down to 7.5.
Give me Nebraska.
I'm taking Nebraska too. Bowl eligibility, baby.
I don't even have to think about it. Give me all 7.5.
I don't care what the number is. Let's go. Nebraska getting that
Wait,
dub.
are you money lining that?
I will money line. Give me that plus money, baby.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
That's Bet on It, brought to you by Warhorse Sportsbook.